Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a little bit, 10 days or so since I've uploaded anything. I'll be honest with you, for this channel, I mean, technically it's a vlog. I should be doing something every day, but I don't know. It is what it is. I don't really have much going on other than school. I have been, however, doing live streams over on the Atari Creep YouTube channel, but today I had a crazy fucking blowout on Route 93 during a slush storm. And then I went to go get the tire, right? And then I had no tool to remove it. And you know, they always say when you buy a car, check to make sure that shit's there. And if it's not and you still buy it, obviously supply the things of the needs for the stuffs when it happens, you know? And we didn't do that. I had the jack, which I hate those stupid scissor jacks. You know, you're on the side of the highway and trucks are whizzing by and so scary. So I ended up having to call AAA. It felt like the most unmanly thing I've ever done. But I'll tell you this, when I called AAA and was like, can you come help me change my tire? I felt like a jagoff, you know. So they came and they saved the day for me, and I limped home because I won't ride the highway with that stupid donut. Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Don't really have too much going on. I got a nice little basket. Don't tell my missus. A little basket with a fun little surprise in there for her. Financially, I'm not doing well, so it's not like I can go out and buy a whole bunch of shit. But I'll be honest with you. Valentine's Day to me is... It's a goof. It's a joke. I don't care about Valentine's Day. I kind of wish it was just one of those things where it was simple, you know? And everyone tries to make it into this big... I don't know. It became another commercial thing, you know, to be cliche about it, but it's all about spending money and how much you can spend, and people are so shallow in it, you know? Some flowers, some date, some supper, and maybe a little afterwards, you know? That's all you need, you know, but make it a little extra. I mean, you can always, you know, with your partner, but make it a little extra, you know? Maybe get a fog machine and get some pretty lights and release doves from your butthole, or do something special, you know? So I'm going to try to do that. We're going to go to some comedy thing up at this place called Giggles, which is technically inside a pizza joint called Prince Pizza. Kind of a landmark around here. Literally a landmark. On Route 1 in Saugus, they have the Leaning Tower as their main thing. It's pretty thick. They used to have this mural on the wall. And if I can find the picture, I'm going to put it up. And hopefully you've made it this far. You're willing to listen to me, because this is a treat. They used to have this mural on the wall, and they had this little kid, and it's supposed to be him grabbing spaghetti and eating it, but it looks like someone put his hand in a shredder. Oh my God, is it grotesque? Is it grotesque? But I'm glad I snapped a shot of it before they got rid of it, because it's not there anymore. It's not like a good restaurant. It's not the greatest pizza. I mean, I'd rather just get a pie from a place around here. It's more of a, like whenever we got trophies for a sporting thing that we did as a kid. Like I did soccer. I know I'm not the soccer type. I wish I was into football back then. I would have played, but I wasn't. I was more into metal. I was more into long hair and guitars and girls. But it's more about the vibe of the place. I mean, the pizza's not bad, but you know what? They do this thing where they'll half-cook pizzas in bundles of 3. And for some reason, those are so much better than just getting one fresh from them. It's so bizarre. But if you're in Massachusetts and you're cruising up Route 1 in the Saugus, Melrose, you know, Peabody area, they're on the southbound side, just before the Lynn Fells Parkway. Go check them out. They're pretty cool. They've been around for a long time. Family-owned joint. Between school and everything, I've been pretty busy. You know what? Let me turn the camera around here. Hold on. I've been pretty busy putting stuff together. I want to do craft fairs this summer. You know, get a little table. Just put some of these weirdo things, like this lamp I need to get rid of. And I've been making a whole lot of stuff. I stumbled upon this beautiful thing called a Servo skull. I do not know a damn thing about Warhammer. I'm not into tabletop gaming. nor will I ever be. I don't know. I can't do it. It's not my bag. But I was perusing the tubes of you. Oh, hold on. There we go. And there was a playlist that somebody put up there for like Dollar Tree style builds. And it was a challenge. And they all did something completely different. And one dude made a servo skull. Made a little one, you know, with a Dollar Tree skeletal head. Skull. And I said, I like that. I like that lots. So I built one. And how this thing came together was just like, it's like it was meant to be. These are parts, this is a part from a mech toy. Same with this from some video game. That's a torch lighter that I use when I go out on the porch. And there's the business end of the torch lighter. Let's see. This was a shampoo bottle cap, and this was another different shampoo bottle cap. And what I jammed in there was a Dollar Tree flashlight, and I used the lens that was on it, but I put some red dye in there, and I think it came out just fine, just enough, right? Ow! Quit it. You know, just like other little things. This part here is from the flashlight, and I have a bunch of these little battery packs with switches on them, so I just wired the LED to that. You know, this is what got that lighter fired up. Pretty neat, right? I'm digging the colors and everything. This is Final Faction right here. The guns are separate from the main piece. This is just some clip I found on my driveway that almost ended up in my tire. I don't know. This is just some loom, plastic loom. It was white. That I acquired for free on the Facebook Marketplace. Just some cat cable. You know, this came out of a microwave I tore apart. You know? A lot of random wires. That one's not even connected to anything. What the hell? How can my servo skull serve the emperors or whatever it is? I looked into it a little bit to see what it was. The base is actually it's a part of a staff I made for the girls, a Rey staff from, you know, Force Awakens and the like. That she was for Christmas, yeah, on Halloween one year, and I made it for her, and it lasted about maybe 5 minutes on her hands, and I ended up carrying it the rest of the way. But both ends looked like this, and it was before we really got any good shots of it. So I just kind of had to go with what I thought it could look like. Plus, I mean, it was a kid's costume, right? And this right here is a bunch of machine stuff, tap and die kind of jazz. That I don't know if you guys have ever seen it before, but I got a bunch of it on my porch I got for free on the marketplace in the same group, Everything Free in Melrose. And it works out perfect. It's heavy and it holds it, you know. But there you go. My servo skull. I hope you dig. I hope you dig. Because I went out of my way to make this thing look as gross as possible. Like, I tattered all that on purpose. I gotta make this tape look a little rattier, but... If you're in a Warhammer, let me know. Let me know how well I did or how unwell I did. No, servo skulls wouldn't have that. Hey, you know what? I looked up servo skulls and there was fucking servo skulls in every way, shape, or form. I also got that free in the marketplace. I cut the horns out because it kept looking satanic to me. I'm going to make it into a monster. But regardless, there you go. I do, again, apologize that I haven't had much content in the last week and a half or so. I've just been real busy with school and stuff. I had a tire blowout today. It's the only reason I'm not home right now. That's a figure I put together. This is his sidekick right here. final faction pieces. I believe this came off of a water gun. That's a cap from a what do you call it? A Galaxy's Edge Coke. Here, hold on. It's a little balloon light that I glued to a piece of, I believe that's a rim from a model kit. It just happens to fit in there, you know? That's like an alien artifact that I made. That's a gift for somebody. I just got to get a few bucks to ship it to them. We built that on my Atari Creep YouTube channel. Hold on. Can you tell I like things with lights? Where the hell's the button? Go away. There we go. There's a little face hugger in there that looks like that face hugger. Yeah, so I've been busy. I've been busy between school and making junk. I got all this going on. I know we talked about reptile haunts. We're still getting on it. This is ready to mold, and I have the molding material, but I don't have any of the resin yet. I gotta wait until after I get out of school to do that. So this spring is when I'm gonna officially launch the very first hide. This guy here, hopefully we'll finish this one soon. That one's my personal one. I'm gonna give this one to Alucard. But it's been carved up, and when I paint it, it's gonna look like, you know, rust and grossness. So yeah, there's my work shelves. I do have this we're still working on, but the only thing keeping me from doing anything with it is I don't know if I want to put the original bridge back on. I filled the holes purposefully so that I could get something different for it. Something a little, maybe like a Wilkinson style bridge, you know, not Strat style, but I'm tossing the idea of just putting it together with this original bridge because I want to play it. But on the other hand, I'm like, just give it a little bit more time, dude. Just a little bit more time and it'll be even that much better. So I don't know, what would you do? Would you get excited and put it together, or would you wait? Would you wait and then not necessarily do it right, because if I put the original bridge back on it, it'll be right, but it won't be better. It won't be betterest. So there you go, guys. I really appreciate your patience and everything. We will be getting back to Will It Fuzz, and I guess that's it. Until I go on another little adventure, that's where I'm going to leave it. Here, I'll give you one more little thing that I'm working on. This one's over at the Atari Creep channel. I got this that I need to finish working on, and it's just a matter of painting and putting it back together. So wherever in the world you are, I genuinely hope you are doing well. If you're here in the Northeast, it's a mess out there. It's a mess out there. So stay warm, stay safe, be well. Until next time, take care, creep it real, and bye-bye.